Welcome back everyone to episode 12 of our Let's Play. We need to get started with some enchanted books, but before we do that I want to get rid of the need for this guy, so we're going to just change up our nail process so it goes into here and then gets put in. In fact, do we even need to have the buffer? What do nails actually get used for? Like reinforced planks, shoes, and that's it. What do shoes get used for? They just sold? Yeah, they're just sold and use leather. I don't even think we need to worry about having the buffer. What else is iron used for? Gourmet foods, the apothecary, steam generators in quite large numbers, water pumps, silos, train stations, steam engines. Right, yeah, okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to change this to just be iron plates and iron plates. And I'm going to get rid of that. And bring this over. Do we want to ramp it or? Yeah, ramping will be fine. Like that. So that'll gradually decrease if we. Just trying to think whether we want to gradually decrease the thing first. Yeah, that'll do fine. Right, okay. Books. Enchanted books specifically. We'll want to be able to take it over to the school later, but for now the important part is actually getting the books. So we are going to need an enchanter, which is going to need access to completed crystals, and then we're going to want leather and paper. Which I think having another forester and paper producer somewhere over here. Leather manufacturer. We're going to want to really keep the quantities high on this. So let's flatten some land over here. And drop the enchanter down. Yeah, it should be fine. Right, so you're going to be making the enchanted books, which requires mana, power, and books. Don't need anything special for that, so 4 paper, 1 part. So lumber mills take 4 seconds to make paper. Pastures take 8 seconds to make leather, so we're going to want 2 lumber mills per pasture. Nice and simple with that. We're going to want water being brought into all of them. That's a good point. Pipes can now carry fluids. And it's produced by a lumber mill. We might want to try some of that and see about hooking a well up to all of that good stuff. So right, let's do it that way. So pasture to come in this side. Yeah, and let's just flatten this area off as well. Ooh, heck, wrong way. Okay, let's change that to wood planks and just add fluid. Ah, right, can't add. It's one or t'other. Okay. Well, in that case, let's do that. I'll start getting us pipes. You're now useless, so we can get rid of you. Right, so it's iron plates that is now short of, but that will change as soon as that finishes up there. Okay, just going back and forth a little bit to get all the bits and pieces in line. Right, so your recipe is going to be leather, 4 animal feed, grain mill needs how many? 2 wheat and 2 seconds, so we're going to want a second grain mill. Cool, and then a farm. Like so. Supply water, fertilizer, and grow grain. And no, not supply fertilizer, farm tile, that's the one I'm looking for. Plant grain on those extra tiles. And do that, and then that goes like that, and that comes like that. Need to filter you to just be the fertilizer, and we're going to want to put a cloth conveyor next to well. That's a good point. Do we want to put this further away with the aspect that it's going to be much better? No, what? Those still work fine. Oh, you need water as well, don't you? Of course you do. Well, we'll sort that out in a second because fluid pipe's going to be a thing. Paper. Lumber mill. So we want 2 of these. Both to produce paper. And we want a forester around the back. Be linked to 63. So it would be, yeah, if we just remove those 2, we can slot the forester in with 75. That seemed pretty good to me. And we are going to want the metal conveyor like so. I'm getting wood. Okay, so that's that side of things. No, we don't need the 2, we just need the 1 because it's just producing the books. We don't need to keep a quantity in between, and that's just to take the leather out. Excellent, so that's backlogged those. This will backlog over here, so it'll then just be the water that needs to be put in. Right. He says. Yeah, we'll need to work out how we get the mana power, but that's just a case of using the crystals. 40 books. Yeah, that's okay. Let's remove those, and we'll stick barn down. Yeah, might as well just put it straight in front of the enchanter. Do that. We'll happily have... Will we have all of it, or do we want some of the... We'll block off 2 of the things for now. Right. Water pipes. Presumably, I need the water pump, which is going to need steam power. Let's have a look. So if we pop you there, we need either rotational power or steam power, and that will produce the 2 buckets. Right, okay. Not used the pipes before, so this is new to me. Not actually going to be able to get to both of those, so I'm going to need to elevate. Yeah, so elevate that, bring that across that way, bring that across, logistics, grabbers on those, and now I assume we can have multiple splits. It's just going to be a case of how it handles, like how much fluid, maybe. We'll find out. Okay, and we need a steam generator, which is going to need to be powered. We've got coal there, so might as well put it there. We need the steam pipe. We're going to need to get that first. Can we just fudge one up. Well, the stone was just a makeshift one, so if we make this steam pipes and we can put a machine shop in here, we don't need those anymore. Bring that across there. And have a splitter there. Your job is going to be to make steam pipes and output there. And just for a second, please take from there to there, just to get this kicked off, because we just need one pipe. And that'll do nicely. And then we can wait for the others to kick in. We might actually need this to be... Well, we might not have even needed the pipe. I have no idea what's going on outside of making wooden bucket, but we'll see. Right. Remove that, put in a stone path there and a worker to grab coal and bring to here, and let's see how that goes. So we should now have water pumps producing steam power for sure. It doesn't seem to be actually producing. I wonder if it just can't do it over that shorter distance, maybe? Do I need to have a pipe in between? Oh, just need to actually place the pipe itself. The connectors are fine. There we go, there's, if you hover over it, that's buckets of water going. I don't know if it'll keep up. Certainly the leather will. I suppose it will backfill eventually. So that prioritises it doesn't evenly split. I wonder if I can make it evenly split. No. So you can't put oh, you can put splitters down. But not when there's a connector there, so... Okay. If we ripped out that coal, we could have a line that goes up there and then... like... make it pick and choose, but I mean that's backfilled. Oh, we didn't put a grabber down on that one. That would be why that's having issues. Cool, so that's paper coming out. Might want more water. We'll see. I'll keep an eye on it. Eventually, I'm hoping this will backfill and it won't be an issue at all. Right. Mana power. That's the next part of this. So let me remind myself how this works. So we need the transmitter, the receiver, and then we need rechargers in between. So do we just put it down here and just bring a few over? That seems fine. So the transmitter, we need mana pipes, don't we? Things, extras, stuff. Magic forges require steam pipe and mana crystals in order to make mana. Right. So, not omnipipe, mana pipe. Okay. How do we want to bring the stuff over? Because we're going to need to bring steel pipe over to here with a mana forge. I suppose I could turn this into conveyors and split it off. Yeah, okay. Let's flatten this area. And build. Do we want to build a second mana forge? Yeah, I think so. And this one will just create those, because that's already to do that. No, not grab a splitter there. That's fine. So if we grab from here the mana crystal, and now we just need to bring the pipes over. Right, what's the best way of getting this over? It's got quite a distance to travel. It's going to be a caravan for sure. Let's remove that. Bring it down here. That's not necessary. Bring it across here. Right. 2, 1, 2, 2. Actually, let's take advantage of the fact that it does. No, that one. There we go. Does it need to go up anymore? Slightly constraining myself with the space I'm going to have over there, but that's fine. I can remove the trees and do stuff over that. That is okay. Actually, no. Not ramp. That brings that across to there, and then just remove that. Got some more research done. Not going to have quite enough stone. There we go. Right to the wire. Except we don't want it there. We want it one further along, like that. Okay, that's not ideal, but we'll see. Next part, well, I've only got advanced logistics I can research until I get these enchanted books, so we'll research that. Now, caravan or wagon? Caravan carries more, is a bonus, and the downside, it carries more. Anything it's carrying is not going to be able to be used, although I'm not going to be using much by way of steam. So deliver steam pipe to there. I would be best making some closer, and I do have iron and coal, so I might change that up later on down the line, but for now I can get rid of those nails, get rid of that coal. Get rid of that fluid pipe. Okay, that's that part all sorted. So, mana transmitters to the enchanter. That's the next part. Right, be a moment before we get the mana pipes that we need. Right, come back in a moment when we've got the mana pipes, and we will set out what we need for the rest of it. Okay, welcome back. We've got 30 odd mana pipes, which I think should be enough. I've slightly rejigged it, put the transmitter just over here facing in this direction, the receiver on the other side, and a single recharger. For now we can look to see whether that will keep up or not. So pipe just needs to go like so, and we just want to put a connector there. And that should put it in, have it come out and go down. If not, we just need to put another extractor one over here and bring it down that way. So now we just need to inject some mana power. Question really is how much we want to use. I think a wagon's worth should be enough. Let's put 2 wagons worth. Or, I'm just trying to think, because like we want it to go through. It kind of depends how long it takes. Right, so 2 wagons worth. Two wagons might be fine if we have another recharger. That's the question mark, it's just what the optimum amount is to keep it going. So I want this to tick through. So that takes 4 seconds to recharge 1. I think you get 2 power. Is it per thing? Oh, it's like 3 power. It's not entirely clear how much power you get per one. But that's going at a reasonable pace. I don't think we need any more than that at the moment. We'll leave that there just in case. It's not like we need the population currently, and we've still got the 6 houses that we can build. Our coins are going up, which is great. And we're nearly halfway to being able to afford to improve the size of our base to the next stage. And we might as well carry on making our pipes of all varieties. Got fluid, got steam, and we've got our mana pipes. There's a question then, do Omni pipes carry absolutely everything? And can you just use a single part for it, or is it that it will carry Don't know. That's a new one. If it potentially carries all of them at the same time, that'd be quite interesting. And allow for different connection points in different ways. We'll have to see. So books are, from the looks of it, backlogged. So far as just not keeping up with the wood. That would seem to be the thing. Let's oh yeah, 3 seconds per log. So that wouldn't have been keeping up. 630%. I think. Yeah, that should now be enough. Maybe. We'll see. Water's backlogged. Steam power is basically set. Grain is not quite keeping up. 440% there. There we go. So that should now be something that just ticks over. And the books will completely backlog. So yeah, so the mana power is currently the deciding factor. We possibly could stick another recharger and one more load in to keep it as fresh as we can do, but it's good enough. Let's upgrade our base. So we now can do elemental extractions. We've got 10 more houses, and we've now got the ability to do ore prospecting research. We'll finish our advanced logistics first, and then we get into elemental extraction and the various purifications. What do we need for our next base upgrade? 20 crowns and 20 necklaces. What are the recipes for those? Air power and earth power. We'll need gold and polished stone. Stone's easy enough, if I remember rightly. Yeah, it's just enough stone and blue coins. We can get that pretty easily. Gold is a bit more of a pain. Needs blue coins to harvest it from a mine, but we don't have much, if any, lying around that I remember seeing. We might have to expand out. It's normally found in like the hills and desert areas, so I think going over this direction is going to be our next part. But that is enough for this session. Come back next time, we'll be carrying on with our research trees and possibly just trying to optimise out some of the production areas, and we'll see what we get as far as the elemental infusions go. So thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.